Hi everyone, I'm Theresa from Still Dancing Strong, and I'm here with Michelle from the Dance Collective. How you doing, Michelle?
Very well, thank you.
How's everything in Northwestern Ohio? You guys hanging in there with the whole COVID thing?
We are. We have some interesting opening type of, how do I want to say, procedures, but I think we're opening back up in July.
Oh, so good. Yeah. We're starting phase 1 in New York, so we'll see how it all goes. So tell everyone a little bit about your studio and what makes it unique.
We actually collaborate with other organizations. Part of our rent monies go to fund food pantries or programs for those with physical challenges. We try to make a positive impact on the community. We run in a semester system, and we have levels of dance that are curriculum based. So I used to teach in a public school setting in regards to dance and physical education, and this would be the same thing. We have a curriculum. You never walk into a classroom without having a set agenda for things to learn.
Nice. Nice. So do you offer, is it just for little kids, or does your school offer classes for adults as well?
We do. If our saying is you're all dance school family. If you love to dance, then come to the Dance Collective, because there's room for everybody. We are an inclusive dance school too. So if you have any type of physical challenges, if you walk in, roll in, we don't care. Yep. We also offer those to those on the spectrum of autism. We just require a little prep beforehand, and like I said, everyone is welcome. So
yeah, is there training, special training you need to do something like that, or is it?
Yeah, I actually have a dance degree, and so prior to that, we had to learn different ways of teaching for different learning styles, and so that's all incorporated in our curriculum. So all we need is like a little tip from mom saying, you know, our student has this challenge, and we make sure. We also run it like it's a school, which is a lot different than studios. Studios, you can go in and there might be 25 kids in a class with us. The highest amount is 12, and there's usually always 2 teachers in there. So there's always someone to help a person out if they're having a certain challenge with a move, or if they're having learning challenges or physical challenges. We have someone there to assist them. Everyone is got a background in teaching. You have to mentor with us for about it's 30 some hours. I don't know what that works out into a semester. But 30 some hours, and most of our teachers have teaching degrees. So
nice. So do you offer, what styles of dance do you offer? Is it just strictly ballet, tap, and jazz, or do you offer other styles of dance like ballroom or contemporary?
We do. We offer Vaganova ballet. We also offer tap and jazz, belly dancing for adults. We have yoga.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And also we do dance cheer, as well as art classes. And this summer we are going to have voice classes too, with one of our vocal coaches that are from a local high school. So
that's wonderful. So I went on your page and your website, and I noticed that you had several different locations. So can you tell people what city you're in or where your locations are? I noticed that one was like in a church maybe or something. Yeah. So can you explain that, where your locations are, and how will somebody go about reaching you?
Sure. Well, they can always reach me on the news feed of the Facebook page, or you can go to the website, and there's always a phone number. But we are located literally wherever we can dance. We started our location in Napoleon, Ohio, at the Filling Home. It's a community center, and we started there. We branched out to Wauseon at the a local veterans group has a room there that we can utilize. We're also in Delta, Ohio, and that one is at a church. Our rent monies fund their pantry. So, and then one of our newest locations is in Swanton, and Ohio, which the Trinity United Methodist Church, and all of our rent monies go to their food pantry. Also, we have a tiara ceremony at the end of each semester. Our semesters are from September to December. We would have a tiara ceremony and a performance. Each semester they get to earn a specially designed tiara, and we do that to highlight learning. And the dudes get a star pin or a badge. And what we find is that each place, instead of having them purchase tickets, we have them bring food items. And so the food items that we collect up, we then we drive them to a food pantry. So we always feel that's more important than you know, making sure that there's a positive impact on the community.
Yeah, like I knew that you offered a dance to everyone, but I didn't realize that you also donated all, you know, you were doing all this with the churches and things like that. And, you know, I just want to say, I think what you're doing is wonderful. I'm a true believer that, you know, arts, I love the arts, especially dance. And I think everyone should have the opportunity to experience, and what you're doing, giving everyone, no matter what their life circumstance or situation, you're giving them the opportunity to dance. And I just want to applaud you for that, because I think it is absolutely wonderful. So your work is so important, and it's really a wonderful thing. So how did, tell us a little bit about your background, you know, your training.
Well, I started dancing really early, probably about 8 or 9, and then I just kind of realized I couldn't sit still. And so yeah, I think all of us are that way, but so I decided that I was going to go to college for dance to reach more people. Learning how to teach is imperative to communication of any type of style. It served me well in business as well as in a medical career. But I went to Eastern Michigan University for my dance training. I did a little professional dancing and found that I'm kind of shy. I tend to like children and animals more than I do adults. So performing was not my thing, you know. It was fun. I was in Cats and Les Mis and a couple other ones. But I really love kids and I love teaching. And so I went from Eastern and I started my first dance school. I started when I was 20 years old, and then I had 5 of them. So, and they were all in Northwest Ohio.
Wonderful.
So, you know, I've had dance schools all over, so.
Great, yeah. So I don't know if anyone's watched my videos, they know that I'm very into, I talk a lot about, you know, passion and the love for dance and what drives people to dance. And I think it's a fascinating thing to me, because I think, you know, everyone has their own unique reason why they dance, what drove them to dance, what, you know, how they became drawn to dance. So I love to ask the question, like, how did it become your passion? When did you know that, you know, oh, you know, dance is for me and this is what I want to do, whether it was performing or, you know, starting your studio? Was it at a really young age or, you know, later in life?
It was at a really young age, because I just always loved music. And no matter what, you know, you can always dance. You know, if you got a room to yourself, you can, you know, do your bar exercises from a chair, or, you know, choreograph. I loved choreographing.
Yeah, I do as well.
At an early age. At an early age, there's always, you know, room for creativity. So anyway, the phone's always ringing.
No, that's okay. This is, you know, what happens.
But yeah, I think I was about 9, and I thought, this is kind of a bug that's bitten me. I think I want to do this. So
And once you get bit by it, you're forever indebted to it.
Yes, yes.
So you had mentioned that you do a cheer squad kind of, I don't know if it's a competition or whatever, but you also do dance competitions and end of year performances and things like that? Or is it strictly, other than the cheerleading, a learning school?
No, we do both. We have two tracks. One is a professional track where we actually condition and train dancers for, like, say, college auditions or competitions. And then we have just the casual learner that wants to have an art form for, you know, health and creativity and things of that nature. But we do both.
Nice.
My teacher and I, her name's Taylor Caudle, and she is one of the best dance cheer coaches. I'm very prejudiced, but she's awesome. First teacher I've ever met that loves children as much as I do. You can just see it on her face. And one of the things we do is we go to competitions first, and then we bring the children or the students. We want to make sure that that they are good exercises in ability improvement. In other words, you go and you do your best, and if there's constructive criticism or feedback, awesome, that makes us better dancers. And number two, you know, the surrounding, is it a good community project? Is it, you know, that's important for us. So
Great. So is there anything else that you'd like people to know about your studio? Anything that we missed, we didn't touch on?
No, I think that's we are one of those people that you can forget your dance shoes, and that's okay. You can come dance in your bare feet. But we do offer, we have dance wear and shoes that are wholesale. I buy them myself, and then I put them out for students and parents, so that it's not such a large cost to, you know, on set when you just first walk in. You know, $50 for a pair of shoes? No, they're only 20 something.
Right, it gets expensive.
Right, it gets
Yeah.
very expensive.
So that's wonderful. So listen, Michelle, I just want to thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you. And again, I just want to say, I think the work you're doing is just so important and so wonderful. And just thank you again.
Thank you so much. It was so nice meeting you.